Okay, so today we're going to draw our charcoal landscape, number 2. So we're going to draw in a rock in our foreground. It comes in here. Then we have a hill that comes in here, curves down about there. Another hill that starts over here about above halfway, comes down, goes down there. And then we're going to put another hill in between these two, so it goes here, comes up some, and then comes swooping back down. Then we're going to put our mountains back in our background. So this first one comes up. Make sure you leave room for the sky because we're going to put clouds in later, and down. Then this one comes up again and down. This is a straight line here. And this one comes up here and back down. And then kind of comes back this way a little. And then lastly, I have one that comes way up here and down there. And then back over this way. Okay? And then we're going to put some trees. I'm going to put a pine tree in. In pine trees, all you have to do is draw the trunk. So I'm going to put one about here. Remember, you need to draw lightly. I'm drawing dark so you can see. Another one about here. Now remember, tree trunks get wider at the bottom, skinnier at the top. And then we're going to have a tree over here, part of a tree showing, but you don't see the trunk, so I'm not going to draw it. Okay, now, using compressed charcoal, you're going to lightly color in your sky, kind of go in circles so that you don't get too much in the way of lines. You don't want direction in this. You just want it to get covered. And then take your Kleenex and smear it. Turn your paper if you need to get to the edges. Try and bring it all the way to the edge of your mountain. If you cross over into your mountains a little bit, that's okay. We can erase that, or we can cover it up because it isn't all that dark. Okay? Now we're going to put clouds in our sky. I'm going back to my compressed, and I'm going to put it not a skinny line. I'm going to make it wider. Clouds are going to be kind of smooth at the bottom. And then I'm going to take my eraser, get it to ball up a little bit, and just kind of twist. And it kind of smears a little bit and creates your clouds, the puffs in the clouds. And if it didn't smear enough, that edge down there, because you don't want a line, I'm going to smear it into itself a little bit. Then I'm going to do it back here. Now, clouds are never the same shape or size, so I'm going to make this one a little longer. I'm going to take my eraser again and just twist. Now, this cloud goes behind that cloud, so I'm going to take some vine charcoal, which is the skinny stuff, and I'm just going to put a little bit of a shadow back there on that one and blur it out. My next one is going to go right here, so it looks like it goes behind this mountain right here. And then again, I take my eraser, Reshape it into a clean spot if I need to. I'm not trying to get it pure white. I'm just trying to get some of the value pulled off of there to give it some cloud looking. Like the clouds are never pure white. And I want this one to look like it goes behind this one, so I'm going to give it a shadow back here with my vine. And then I'm going to do another one over here. Make this one a shorter one. So give this one a little more streaking-like look to it. Clear that bottom out a little bit. And one way up here in the corner. I don't want them all to be on the same level because the clouds are never all straight across in one line. You want to vary where they go.